Hey guys.
All right, folks, we're here today in a very different... I gotta take this off. This is bothering me. All right, we're here today in my brother's studio in Portugal. We're on vacation, but we thought it was a good idea to still create some content because that's how dedicated we are. And we're starting off with this away from home content with a patronal request from this patronal right here that's showing up. I don't know where it's showing up right now because this is a completely different setup.
So I wonder where we're going to put it.
So I'm going to put it somewhere on the screen. But the patronal request for Soilwork, the name of the song is, I'm not even going to go there. This is from their upcoming new record that comes out this month. I believe August 19th, around that time. Don't quote me on that. Just go check them out on their socials. But they have a new album dropping, and this is a single from that album. Anyhow, Soilwork, you know what to get yourself into.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you excited about doing it in this new space here?
I am. It's, it's nice. I mean, we did videos here a while back, but now it's...
But now it's upgraded.
It's upgraded.
It's all that COVID money.
Exactly.
Is that a thing, COVID money?
I have no idea.
I don't know idea.
But anyways, COVID weight, so there's probably COVID money.
The only downside of this angle is that I can't scratch my balls.
I know.
Normally in our videos, I'm wearing my underwear and I'm just scratching my balls.
He's going at it.
Yeah, sometimes I go commando. Nobody can see it, but here...
Everyone can see.
Here's a wide angle. All right, so let's go?
Yeah.
All right, let's rock and roll. Let's go. Wow. Just double check that there's no hidden gems in it. All right. So, what do you think about this this video from Soilwork, a single from their upcoming new album?
Oh man, I mean, even though I can't pronounce the name of the song, which is, you know,
Övergivenheten. I don't know.
I
I'll
don't
probably
fucking
butcher it.
know.
I don't know.
I fucking enjoyed this. This was so nice. I mean, the start of it was very like
Really long intro.
very long intro, but the intro being long wasn't really a problem for me.
No, it kind of.
It was
It's a nice foreplay. It kind of
was a
sets everything
it was
up.
a
It
nice
kind of sets
foreplay,
everything
nice
up.
build up, and I also enjoyed the sound. It was kind of like a Western vibe, but also
More so with the clean vocals.
more
I'd
so
say.
yeah, more so with the clean vocals. But just the sound itself was very, I don't know how to say, I mean, raw and nice, you know, like olden time type sound to it.
Almost something that could have easily been part of a soundtrack to like Westworld or something like that.
Yeah,
It's not fully on Western, but it has a little bit of an old flavor
an
to
old
it.
flavor
Has
to
an
it.
older flavor to it for sure. I agree with you. Before we talk about the sound, going deeper into the sound, I want to talk about the vocals because I thought the dynamic between the harsh vocals and the clean vocals was really interesting. And the clean vocals, in my opinion, really win the song over. They have such a nice tonality to them, how they come across. What do you think about those two? And what do you think about the clean vocals on the track?
I mean, the clean vocals are amazing. I enjoy this whole song was a nice experience. You really get into it in more of the slower pace to get into it, but after that, it's just more of this like galloping feel to it.
More so in the verses, yeah.
More so in the verses, but and then the chorus it kind of just like spreads out. Everything kind of spreads out more in the chorus. I enjoyed the vocals, man. The vocals were very good. In
That tone is his delivery. When he's singing in clean vocals, you don't get that with the harsh vocals because the harsh vocals come across a little bit more linear.
yeah,
That's just the nature of the beast. But when you're talking about the clean vocals, he gives the songs ebbs and flows just with
He
the way
gives it
he
life.
sings. Yeah, he infuses life into the song. It's like, even though the song is not moving really fast or doesn't have a lot of energy, the way he sings,
is what's giving the song life.
yeah, it gives this movement to the track, and you're so engaged with that movement that those vocals give. Absolutely phenomenal. And then that piano at the end.
I mean,
Were you surprised with that? Did you think something else was going to come? Because the video still showed like it had maybe about 2 minutes, which is obviously the credits,
yeah, but
but we didn't know that. So did you think something was going to happen after that piano, or
no,
is that a
no,
good finale
I
for
think
it?
it was a good finale. I think the piano was a good finale for the song, and having something after would have just been like going a little bit too much with something that's ended off really good.
It's almost like an encore when you don't need an encore.
Exactly. Like they came out and they finished their set, and then they went for an
And they
encore.
played the best songs,
yeah,
and then the encore is like some songs that nobody's ever heard before,
and it's like 4 songs for an encore.
and nothing good
It's
comes
like
from
too
it.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the piano too. I thought the piano was really nice. It had a nice sense of finality to it.
Yeah.
So it added really well because the transition from the clean vocals to the piano worked really well. And then the piano just gives really this sense of a curtain coming down and finishing the song. It ends on a beautiful note because the piano sounds beautiful, but it also has a little bit of a somber, sad vibe to it. Almost like it's over and there's nothing that we can do about that's going to change
Yeah.
the fact that it's over.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful in terms of the finality that it offers, but it's also somber because of the way that it gives you this sense of just there's no return from this. Like we've gone beyond the point of no return. And I think the video kind of reflects it. I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist here, and I'm not I'm not going to analyze people's dreams or whatever, but this video, the end, I think he's dead, and he found his dead wife. In his own death, they found each other again. At least is that what you're taking from it?
I don't know, man. I just saw. I was kind
His
of.
wife is dead, so for him to wake up on the beach like without Wilson, I'm assuming
Wilson.
I'm
yeah.
assuming that the whole thing is that he also died, and now he found his wife in his afterlife,
I don't.
and they're back together again.
Makes more sense. Yeah.
And that sense of storytelling would go well with the sound that they created with that piano at the end, because there's beauty because they finally met each
But
other
there's nowhere
again.
to go from here.
Yeah, it's the end of their
the end
lives.
of their
It's
lives.
just this
Makes sense.
getting back together. Anyways, at least that's what I'm taking from it. I don't know if that's the idea behind the video or not. I really enjoy this track as a single from this upcoming album. it gets me excited. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, maybe I've been listening to a lot of Night Flight Orchestra lately. Even when I'm not wearing white pants, I'm still listening to the Night Flight Orchestra. And I think I've been listening to them so much that every time I hear clean vocals from Bjorn Strid on a Soilwork track, I think about the Night Flight Orchestra. I know the two are like, they're not the same. It's different realms, but I cannot, every time I hear clean vocals, I'm like, ooh, are they going to bring their white jeans with them? And I don't know. His voice is so unique, but the way he sings with his clean vocals and Night Flight, it just reminds me. I always go back to that, even though the two worlds are completely separated from one another. But his voice is just so unique that way, and I think that he uses a lot of the same tonality, a lot of the same ebbs and flows in one band, and he uses it in the other with his clean vocals. It's just part of who he is. I don't think you can really break those two apart. But I really enjoy this track. This is a beautiful, beautiful Soilwork track, and I love the fact that also it has a progressive touch, but not in the sound. Like if you play this to somebody, this is not a progressive metal song.
No.
But in the atmosphere and the emotion and how it makes you feel, that sense of ending with a piano, that is a little bit progressive into a certain sense. So it's progressive in the atmosphere, not necessarily in the sound. If that makes sense, I wonder if you understand what I'm.
Yeah, I understand
what I'm trying to say. So that's how it comes across to me. I really digged it.
I digged it too, man.
All right. So anything else you want to add?
No, I think we've
covered all bases.
We've covered all bases.
All right. On that note, guys, thank you for the Patrono that requested this video. Thank you for watching. Check out On Your Digs. At least this is what you're going to see for the next week or so. We're here on vacation and we're going to, like I said, create some content. So we'll see you guys at the next video.
See ya.